Welcome to Roll Die for Panic, a haunted log podcast of tabletop role-playing using the sci-fi horror alien RPG system published by Free League Publishing. I'm Arn, I'm the game mother. Tonight, we welcome the following players.
This is Jason playing Dr. Horatio Ellsworth Moneypenny.
This is Shannon playing Raylan Krause.
And Nick playing Dr. Radu Petrolovich-Kovsky the Sixth.
Kirk playing Jack Wingnut Oslo.
Out of all of us, you have the most normal name.
That's because I'm sucking up to the GM, so he doesn't have to say it.
Mine's not so bad.
True.
Petrolovich-Kovsky.
Kovsky.
You're gonna be
What?
Dr. P.
Kotsky.
Yeah, he's gonna be Dr. X.
What?
Because he's a xenomorph.
I'm putting my ear next to the microphone like it was going to help me hear better or something.
Pastrolovichkovsky.
Yeah, he's Dr. X.
Or am I just call him Dr. Six.
Son, I ain't ever gonna learn your name.
As long as he's still haunted by that ghost of the sheriff.
Pat.
Watch me jerk off this with freaky. Dr. Pat the Sixth.
Right, so we left off, we think, somewhere
in
on
space.
the USCSS Pretoria, a colony ship that was taking you to another planet.
LV-202.
Excellent. You had gotten to the ship, you had checked in and gotten taken to your room. The mechanic showed up, your ex-brother-in-law.
I think that's where we left off.
I almost got arrested because I was in full body armor and had all my weapons.
Yeah?
I forgot about that guy, and I literally, retched from my soul.
Just pretend like I'm not here, I don't know.
It grates at my anxiety.
Beetlejuice grates at your anxiety.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure O'Brien came to visit you guys. O'Brien came with the NDIs. He's the guy who apparently works for Mr. Lee. He's got the burn, the shrapnel scar on his face. He's 50s, athletic, no facial hair or anything like that. Just a big burn, or shrapnel or burn.
Is he a eunuch?
Big scar. Oh, I mean, you want to ask him?
You said he didn't have any facial hair, so...
He's clean shaven.
Oh. I've already gone through puberty.
Sir, you want me to make him a eunuch? Make him lick his own butthole with his tongue?
So you signed you signed the NDI, and this O'Brien guy, he's obviously a corporate suit. You've never met him before, Kirk. He's coming up to you and he's like,
"Can I help you?"
You're obviously Corporal Oslo. We'll need you to sign a standard corporate agreement, not disclosure.
And if I refuse, I'm already under top secret clearance.
Report it to your superior officers. Then these people can go on their mission without any security escort.
Yeah, what the hell? I sign it.
No, it also is an agreement that he makes you a eunuch. You didn't read that part, so that's too
Son,
bad.
I will make you a eunuch. I will gladly do time on the penal colony to make you a eunuch.
Alright, O'Brien also has a data pad. He shows you some pictures of, something says doctor.
Let's just say,
Whatever.
dude, that's not your mom, is it? Oh, fuck.
Everybody stare at
It's
Arn.
Dr. Tom. One of the pictures is Dr. Tom Frost, and the other one's Dr. John Frost.
Okay.
So that you at least know what they look like.
Alright. Is there any way that you can, send
He
those over
taps
to
a
me?
couple things and says that should
Okay.
personal inbox communication. Inbox, yeah. I sent it to email style.
Which means I'll get it by the time we get to our planet.
He approaches. What is your brother-in-law's name? Ex-brother-in-law.
Red Grant.
Red Grant? Are you sure it's Grant?
Red Grant, that's what you told me. That also was Boris Grashenko.
That was the other guy.
That was the other guy, but yeah, it's Red Grant.
Alright, Red Grant, I don't know.
Not Red Green.
He does. He approaches Red Grant. He obviously he's got a kind of a disgusted look on his face. Like, and he'll have Mr. He'll have Red Grant sign an NDI. Red Grant.
Oh darn! I was kind of hoping to hear what's kind of byplay here. When
He's talking under his breath to this O'Brien guy, and O'Brien guy is just completely ignoring him.
Ex-brother-in-law.
I don't know why it makes me want to cry. I hate it so much.
O'Brien asks you if there's anything else you might need.
Team, is there anything else we might need before we go into hypersleep?
I'll take an extra 1,000.
Another Marine. You ever seen the red shirts on Star Trek?
Well, honey, I hope you're not wearing a red shirt.
What's Star Trek?
We're told you're quite talented and you have every
I'm the best.
Confidence?
every confidence.
I'm the
in your
best there is at
abilities to
what
do
I do.
So, what
on
have
a
you
mission
been?
of this level?
What have you been told about me?
Only whatever's in your personal files.
Oh shit!
Personal files.
I didn't actually read any of your files. I skimmed some of your files. I didn't actually read your files.
I'm almost 50 and I'm a corporal. I hope you didn't read my file.
I was just buttering the Marine up.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, have a good trip. Success.
I'll elbow Horatio and say, "You know, I like to fish. I was just fishing for a little confidence." Compliment.
The fish just.
I'm gonna go to the chow hall. Goodbye.
Alright, so I don't know what time it was when we left off, but boarding is completed at 1400 hours. It's like, boarding has now been completed. We are now sealing all doors, stuff
All
like that.
airlocks are now sealed.
The journey will begin at 1600 hours. Dinner will be served for Red Class passengers at 1600 hours in Stateroom 4. And you will please enter hypersleep by 2000 hours. Thank you for flying.
We're old people.
Are we red class?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the Red Class.
Good, because I already headed to the chow hall. I'll save you guys a seat.
2 hours.
I'll see that
Oh no,
there's.
that's when the journey begins. Oh, it's the same time.
Oh, okay.
That's what my notes say. It's flexible. Alright, let's describe exactly what you're doing for 2 hours. Would anybody else do anything before
hours
food?
later.
No, I just put my belongings where they belong and
Yeah.
avoid the pilot. And
I change into my robe and my bunny slippers.
Red Grant's just, drinking out of a flask.
are they camo bunny slippers?
Of course.
Fuck yeah. So about those bunny slippers, let's hear all about them.
Well, I gotta.
Oh, you just have it. I appreciate that you pay attention to me. Oh, I thought about it. Marines, the call them Marines when I was your age kid.
When you were 50?
You're kind of old for a corporal, aren't you?
A little bit.
Bad things happen to all of us. I've had a lot of bad things happen. I'll tell you all about them in the next 2 hours.
Oh, I'm good. Where's the kid?
I could just talk to that guy all night. It's not what you want.
Oh.
There is no kid. No kid showing up tonight. Which was going to be awkward to bring her in tonight anyway. So, it's cool. Alright, food? Anybody not going to eat or anything like that?
I'm gonna eat, because I'm a Marine. I gotta keep my strength up.
That's right. Red is going to go. Kind of He's a professional alcoholic, so he's not like falling all over the place.
I was gonna say, I'll let Red go in about maybe
High
15,
functioning.
20 minutes later. I'll
Physically.
I'll hang back with Horatio. I'll see Red coming, and I will leave the chow hall. And when Horatio goes, I will go.
You know what? He's not even going to talk while he eats. He's too busy eating. He really loves the food.
Well, now I feel kind of bad for him. I mean, he's an idiot,
He
but
hasn't eaten that well in so long.
I don't want the idiot to starve.
Thing is, though, he's not been used to eating so much, so it could be
Oh,
detrimental.
great, that's
to his
gonna
own
be
either.
nice and hypersleep.
Well, he'll be sealed up in his own capsule.
Well,
We
we'll
won't
have to vent that capsule out into space before we open it.
That might be kind of funny to watch for a second.
I think so too. Just watch him just retch. Wake up. Bleh.
Well, I was thinking more of, his eyeballs exploding for a second while we vent the capsule, but
Yeah, that'd be really good, because
not permanently. Just for a second.
Probably wouldn't make any difference.
Dr. X is kind of quiet over here.
Dr.
EI.
Patsrolovsky. I tried.
Petrolovichovsky.
You're a xenomorph something, right?
Xenomorph.
You're
Xenomorphaphrodite.
I do like to hug
a
people's
scientist.
faces, but
a science. your background, your science, you fuck.
The Marine's just trying to make a conversation with your character.
want to watch me make you a face hugger? Huh?
You want me to make you lick your own butthole, huh?
I can do that too.
Easy to a syringe.
No one's.
Alright, so I'm going to go back to cryo sleep and just go to sleep because I can't take this motherfucker.
Real quick, I got a question. When one of those things sucks onto your face, how long do you have to get it off before you got babies inside of you?
You're
What
done.
things?
Do I not know about xenomorphs?
No, nobody knows
Oh,
about it.
never mind.
I know about xenomorphs.
So if you're talking about a dude,
Where do you think I got this tongue?
depends on the man. Could be 5 seconds, could be 2 minutes.
It maxes out at 2 minutes?
Most guys, yes.
I always wondered if they would, one was fugging your face, if you'd have one come out of your chest too.
That's how babies are born.
That's a tag team. I know about that.
You're running a train with the. Sorry, low hanging fruit. My bad.
Everybody on board. I'm out. See ya.
Alright, it's time to go to hypersleep. What's everybody wearing?
Skivvies and a wife beater.
The Speedo.
Mine's not a thong though. It's granny panties.
Banana hammock.
That's right.
Red has these whitey tighties on, but they've been washed. They're obviously old. They've got some holes in them.
Quick note, I'm going to do everything in my power to be as far away from Red as I can be.
Well, there's 6 hyper things. They're shaped kind of like the Walmart symbol. They're all going out from each other in a circle. You can be on the opposite side of them.
Alright, so mine are boxer briefs. Red, blue, yellow,
Lots of detail.
with a Superman hope lift, right?
I've got the Colonial Marine Corps symbol on my ass.
Just going commando in there?
No, it's on the ass of my Speedo.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering. Might get frostbite.
And I might have a tattoo on my ass of the Colonial Marine Corps symbol.
Now, it was going to be when you wake up out of hypersleep, the 6th chamber is filled with a child, and nobody knows how it got there. I don't know how it got there, but that isn't happening this week. So.
Just ask Red. Red?
Jesus, how long were we asleep for?
I hope we didn't take some poor family's room. I know you're in with those corporate people. They could be kind of cold.
We haven't seen anybody else in here, especially since this is a red grouping, and most of the colonists are probably in the lower echelons.
All right, I'll take it. I don't know what this is for, but it made me feel better. Thank you.
Alright, so the tops of these little sleeping chambers, they open up and they're mostly glass. I don't know, got to lay in there, and then you've got to do whatever they do to make you go to sleep for the journey. I'm not up with all of the alien physics and science-y stuff with their sleeping pods, but it's going to put you into a state of suspended animation.
I grabbed my teddy bear just before.
That's what you call it.
I kind of like to shoot all
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No shooting anything off. He's talking about a firework. He's got a bag of fucking bottle rockets.
Sure.
He's smuggled on his ship.
Yeah.
You want to help me with this?
Want to do
I'll
some.
go sneak.
Hey,
Come over here and light this for us.
I'm out.
I'm intently inspecting the seal of my sleep chamber.
Shannon's hoping her character doesn't wake up.
Red's licking the glass.
Alright.
Wouldn't put it past him. He's probably trying to taste the antiseptic that's on that was wiped on it.
You all go to sleep. After a little while,
You wake up?
no. Jason, you're awakened. You kind of groggy wake up and you look, and the first thing that you notice is that there's somebody standing over you, kind of punched over by your face. The next thing you notice is the lights are red flashing, and then the other thing that registers is the terrible noise, like it's klaxon. Oh. And there's some recorded messages over klaxon that are still groggy. You can't quite make them out right now, but so this
Dad.
Lieutenant Heinrich, I believe he maybe took you to your room, is standing above over your face, which you can kind of focus as this guy reach over your one cross. The thing is lifted.
Okay.
And he's over you, so that the lid is open, and he's standing over you.
What's up, Doc?
Dr. Moneypenny,
Yeah.
I'm awfully sorry to bother you, but you seem to have a unique problem, and you are the best solution to this problem. At this time, all the other lids on everybody at their sleeping chambers are starting to open up.
You there already?
You had to slowly wake up and hear the klaxons and flashing lights.
I immediately go for my pistol.
So, what is the situation that I'm uniquely qualified for?
Well, you're armed. We've had a crew member, maybe they went crazy or something. They barricaded themselves on the bridge, and they have been systematically locking all of the systems, including making it impossible to wake the crew, the captain, and almost everybody else. I was able to wake you guys out of your cargo sleep through a back door, if you will, a back door, if you will. At this time, there's a large fart that comes from Red.
So what you're
It's
telling
juicy.
me is
It's
I
greasy.
don't care. I'm not acknowledging that. What you're telling me is we did not have a secured room?
Oh no, you were secured. I just was able to wake
I was able to break in and unlock this room because it's not normally one of the more secure rooms. I mean, it's secure. Don't get us wrong. You weren't in any danger until a crewman went insane.
Right. I
think he's trying to initiate a self-destruct sequence.
That's
of
bad.
Some sort. And he's locked himself on the bridge. And we were hoping you might be able to help us because I can't. He's completely locked us out of waking security.
So.
And the security systems are down.
Why wasn't he in cryosleep?
And I think I'm
Why weren't you in
the
cryosleep?
ranking member at this point. We always have to have somebody awake, and it was my turn. I had the con, if you would. I just wasn't on the bridge.
Honestly, I think we're grasping at the wrong thing here. I mean, this is a serious situation.
You're kind of our only hope. We just want you to go in there and stop this guy before he kills us all.
Just call us Obi-Wan, and I'll start getting dressed and get my med pack. I have no weapons, guys, but I'll be there.
Corporal. No, Red, kind of poor. He starts to get out of his sleeping chamber, and he just falls. And he starts retching on the floor, violently retching whatever was in his stomach.
Red's out.
Oh, man. Hypersleep bones make me pretty sick. Oh.
That's probably you coming down off all that liquor.
Yeah, I was going to say, as a medic, it probably has something to do with his body. And
I will give him an IV
things.
drip if I have it available quickly. I'm not worried about what vein I go into. I'm more concerned about the bridge. So,
Am I able to access my gear besides my armor and my pistol?
oh no, those locked secured areas are completely secure. There's no way.
Why I fucking didn't want to fucking goddamn
Are you sure
motherfucker! What is
this
your
kind of
fucking
thing
problem?
Yeah, I don't think that attitude is going to help the situation.
It's your major malfunction, numbnuts!
Well, the best part of me...
Snafu! Situation
So,
normal.
if we could hurry, I can take you to the bridge area.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm going to say while he's talking, I'm getting my clothes on.
I'm getting my gear on.
I'm gonna be right in the middle of that group, though. 'Cause
My armor has a giant peace symbol in the middle, and
Right.
on my helmet it says "Live long and prosper" on it.
I thought you couldn't get your armor.
I had my armor.
Yeah, he had his armor
Oh.
and a pistol, but
I had
the rest
my
of
armor and a pistol. That was it.
So you have a giant target
Nick, I
painted
don't
on your
remember.
chest.
Do you have a weapon?
Yeah, so I think you and I need to be in the middle of the group, so one can watch the front and one can watch the back.
Alright, you're watching this back.
Does Red have a
You
gun?
want me on point,
Thank God.
Red's probably not allowed.
Yeah.
Monty Penny?
I think we should put red on
Yeah.
front.
you take point. I'll take.
That's a good idea. Let's put Red on point.
Red is definitely not able to go with you. He's way too
All right,
sick.
I got point.
I'll cover our rear.
So this is, Lieutenant Heinrich is like, I'm pretty sure the only danger is on the bridge. You don't have to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you'll
never
follow me,
No.
I can take you to the bridge.
All right, so you got point, Lieutenant.
Just follow me. Okay, so as you're going through these halls, all the lights are like the emergency lights, and there's red and flashing, and there's super loud klaxons, and there's like ominous recorded messages about, I don't know, something's overheating or something like that, just scary messages. So everybody's going to have their stress level is going to be
Every
fine, yeah,
every
so-
turn, I can take one level away from somebody. So, yeah. Is that in combat when that happens? It just says every turn.
So what's a turn? A turn is 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So the turns are non-combat based.
Okay.
So it would be 5 to 10 minutes. People actually start to use that on their own, I think, in a turn.
Yeah.
Just help it along, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, and that's after non-combat.
It says I'm calming. Calming, not common.
It takes you through this kind of a maze-like thing in the bridge, long hallway to this bridge, and
Does the hallway seem familiar to me when I went
no,
to
you,
the bridge?
you might have gotten close. Well, okay, maybe not even close. You didn't get into the administrative areas, though, the command areas. You do go through that door,
Okay. Okay.
and gets everybody through. And,
That's what I was. That's what I was mainly trying to make sure of. Is that he was taking us to the area that I thought was the main.
Now, before we get too far into this, my first objective is going to be to find cover. Like, I want to be there to help the dude once he's subdued, but I don't want to be in any line of fire.
She hides behind the shrubbery.
I hope it's more sturdy than the shrubbery, but I'll take what I can get. Going Forrest Gump with this a little bit.
okay, so when you guys are coming up to the bridge, you're going through this hallway here down on the bottom. It's a long hallway. It's secured, armored glass doors. The bridge is... try to describe this. It's
a rhombus.
Is it a rhombus?
Is that a
That's
rhombus?
a trapezoid.
I was gonna say trapezoid. I was gonna say a. I was trying to think of a word where it's the same on both sides.
Square.
Parallelogram. People's faces are supposed to be
Symmetrical.
A symmetrical trapezoid.
Playing charades.
But with words.
And there's various long control panels, and this is fairly long. We're gonna say this is 5 feet per square, so we're looking at I don't know, 50, 60 feet long bridge. It's pretty big. There are a lot of different consoles. As you get to this window, it's like you get to the door and there's like all of a sudden like some steam or something vents. Who knows why it's venting by the door, but it looks awesome. In a sci-fi movie, it's steam vents and it kind of steams up the window and the crewman kind of starts wiping it off so you can see through the window. And the bridge itself is kind of smoky. Maybe there's been some shorts, but it's not. There aren't any ongoing fires or anything like that. There's some smoke in there, and if you see through past like the two big consoles, there's a console towards the front and the center, and there's one man standing on it. He's just looking like a hacker off of a stupid show where two people can type on the same keyboard and anti-hack people. He's just going. He's in a frenzied typing thing on it.
Now, from where we're standing, if I roll observation, could I see maybe if he's going through some medical thing?
It'd be pretty hard to see what he's doing with the smoke and the distance and the other consoles in the way, but you could certainly try.
Yeah, I'll wait.
And the door is locked.
The door is not open.
Anybody got one of them
Lieutenant
handheld
Heinrich
torches?
Is trying to type in a code, and he's like, he's locked me out. I don't know how to get in. Do one of you have any technical knowledge? Maybe you could get us in?
Oh, hell no, I don't.
Aren't one of you an engineer?
Yeah,
Don't look at me.
That was the drunk band that we left behind.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
My stress level goes up by 3.
Ah, me too! Do we have some sort of comms? Well, that probably wouldn't work with this fucker doing all this stuff.
So, what kind of this skill?
I've got
I believe.
Investigation.
Maybe piloting or comm tech.
Ooh, I have Comtech.
You have comm tech?
Yeah.
Oh, how many you got in comp?
3.
And remember, you do have a stress die.
So does that mean you would, like, say you had 3, roll 2 normal, 1 stress?
So, you've got your attribute.
Which mine is
Bits,
5,
right.
and then I have a Comtech of 3, so I'd roll.
So you have a total of 8 dice. And that would be 8 of the black dice. Okay. 6s don't matter on those. So he'd be rolling 8 of one die color. And currently 1 stress die.
Oh, so the stress is like an additional die we roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't always have them, and sometimes you have more than others. And if you want stress die, I've got those on my other.
Final question.
I
On
have-
our stress die, is a 1 or a 6 of...
A 1.
A 1
That's
is
a
a
fail.
failure.
I got a 1 and a 6.
What about the stress die?
And no.
You rolled 3.
Yeah, right?
1 stress die.
Just one stress die?
Just one stress die.
No, that's cocked.
You got it. Yep.
That's a 1.
Failed? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. Something bad's going to happen.
So you have to make a panic roll.
Uh-oh.
Sweet.
You're like a lot of pressure trying to get this door open. The fucking klaxon is like, core overheating. Please fix this before everybody dies a terrible death.
Intruders have entered the base.
Somebody needs
Intruders
to
have entered the
re-record these messages because putting people in a panic ain't gonna help nothing.
They're all going to fucking die.
Run for your life. There are no escape pods.
So the panic roll is made by rolling a d6, and then you add the current number of stress dice you have. So a d6 plus 1.
Nope. We got a 3 and a 2.
So you just roll 1. It's a
Oh.
d6, and then you add it to however many stress dice you have.
I got a 3.
Okay, so a 3 is nothing. You're fine. Now does rolling a 1 do another stress level? Push damage.
Maybe something really
I
bad
don't
just
believe
happens,
so.
right?
So you're fine. You had a little bit of a tremor, but you make it. And how many success dice? How many successes? 1.
1.
Okay, you're able to open the door a few inches.
Anybody
So you
strong
managed
enough
to
to open
unlock
this
it.
fucking door?
I'll go over and try to open the door.
All right, I believe that would be.
Would that be a strength roll?
Is there a might skill?
No.
Just be a strength skill. So whatever your strength is plus a panic die.
1 success and 2 failures.
All right, so you're starting to move it a little bit, but you're not quite able to open the door.
At this point, can I run back to get Red? Try to get Red? I gave him an IV drip.
He is real sick. He might not even be able to. You probably have to carry him. He can't even walk on his own.
Horatio, why did you bring this son of a bitch?
The only mechanic that was available.
He was
so
cheap.
short
You-
enough.
He
We
was
should have
cheap.
found somebody down in the family room.
So
Somebody
these two
knows
are
this
bickering
skill.
while you're fucking blowing your asshole gasket out, trying to open this door with all your might.
Hey, I got an idea.
I can
Anybody
help.
want to come and try to fucking help me?
I'll try and help, but I'm weak. I'm little.
I'll help too.
I'm a scientist. I don't know how to open doors.
I didn't roll my stress
That's
yet,
awesome,
but I
scientist.
got 1 success. A 6, right? That's a
Yeah,
success.
yeah.
So I got 1 success, and my stress, I rolled a 2.
All right.
Fine.
Snake
It's a
eyes.
snake eyes and a 4. So I limp-wristedly try to open the door.
I think
Hey,
I know
no,
whose stress level
you
I'm
don't
bringing
actually have
down.
to roll this. You're getting a group help. You can try and get Kurt. As all of you guys are like a totem pole or something, you're all like climbing over each other.
Look
to,
like a monkey up in a football.
to open this door, and let's see.
2 successes.
Hold on, I'm trying to find out what help does.
Okay.
I think it just sounds like we rocked it. Knock on wood.
Please open. I feel like my asshole's gonna fall out.
Open says us.
I didn't think you were supposed to show
So-
weakness.
When you face a challenge together with other PCs, don't roll dice separately. Instead, you're choosing one among you who's best to take this challenge. The others may help them if relevant, which roll fails, count as a difference. All of you are not allowed to not applying combat reasons.
So I have the highest strength roll, so it would probably have to be me.
That was
So
not
each
said
person
before.
helping you gives you +1 dice. So you
Oh.
roll your strength +3 plus a panic die.
Don't re-roll what you
Stress
already
die.
rolled.
Strength. You said +3?
Yeah, one for everybody helping.
I hope you know I wasted my probably 1 success of the night on that.
So it's still 2 successes.
Oh man, I'll die. I'm just kidding. You're finally prying the door open enough for a normal-sized person to get through.
Go on in,
So
Dr.
if you're
X.
a 1,000-pound orc, you wouldn't make it.
I think the other pistol wielder should probably go.
Now, there's another message that adds on to this. Secure bridge entrance open. Secure bridge entrance open.
Shit.
And
He knows we're here now.
I'm gonna scream at the lieutenant or whoever brought us. Are these doors bulletproof?
I believe they would provide a large amount of armor if you were to hide behind one.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue to help him. I don't know how that works if I'm still pulling on the door, but I'm gonna make sure my body's behind the glass.
Alright, Corporal. So you have opened the door. This guy is 50 feet through these control panels. In the center where this little circle is where he's at. You're at this doorway here. How do you guys want to handle
Alright, Corporal.
I'm going to run for the first computer and hide behind it.
it? Okay.
I was going to say, if you want, what I will do then is I will go around the opposite side. That way we come up and kind of pincher flank him.
Over here.
Yep.
Oh, is the door staying open now? We don't have to hold it,
No, he's opened it enough for one person to
But
get
it's-
through at a time.
but it's basically gonna stay where it's at now.
Or is it going to slam back
Unless it
shut?
could slam on you while you go through.
I'm saying, do we need to hold it open?
It doesn't seem that way for now.
Okay.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna also go in, but I'm gonna stay at the furthest back console on the bottom there and crouch to where only my eyes are peeking over the edge so I can watch the situation.
Okay. Nick, what do you want to do?
We're gonna watch these monkeys try to attack this man.
You stay behind?
Yeah.
On the other side of the door?
I'm a scientist. I
Probably
make
a
up
smart
things
move.
to
Shannon,
put
you were the
together.
last one coming through. As you were squeezing through the door lurches just a little bit and starts to squeeze you just a little bit, but you're able to flop through.
Aw,
Go ahead
shit!
and give yourself another stress dice.
Damn it!
'Cause that was free. Actually, you know what? No, not a stress dice. Let's make you roll a panic roll.
That's just one die.
You roll a d6 and add your current panic dice. So you'd roll a
Current
d6
stress.
and add 1 to it.
6.
Awesome! So that's a 7!
Success! You rolled a success!
No, I rolled a 5, and then
Oh,
I
you rolled
added
a
my
5.
1
Okay.
stress.
Oh,
I was hoping it
you're
was a
fine.
I may have wet my drawers a little bit.
Oh, but you... Okay, no. Okay. No damage or anything like that, but that was a little scary.
I'm gonna, roll
I'm gonna
to
try
that
to
console.
Better doing scary stuff like that. I'll try to-
Stumble
better at
and
that.
roll.
Alright, you guys each make it behind the... You three make it behind consoles. Nick, you could probably squeeze through there with the... You probably have to make some sort of mobility roll to get through it. This is mobility, if you want to go through the door at this point, because it is shut a little more.
Yeah, let's try that. Agility? That's all I got. I don't have mobility.
Yeah, so just your agility plus your stress die.
Ooh, 2 6s.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Two
Fuck up on your-
successes.
Stress is 3.
Oh, you managed to squeeze through it
I'm small.
pretty deftly.
Wiry.
Flexible. You had
Yep.
those ribs removed.
Nice.
I'll
Nice.
be gesturing to him. Get down here!
You had those
Just did your accent.
big stripper titties or something. And that was,
I'm going like
She's
this
a very
to him.
skinny
Stay
old woman.
low. We don't know what he has. Stay low.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, God.
Do that again. I'm gonna put a bullet in your head myself.
He's
What is he
ignoring
doing?
you guys. Now, you guys have the two of you who went. I'm sorry, just Jason. You went across this other one. You notice there's some doors here that are open, and there's sparks shooting from the doorway. Right, and this hallway is flashing red. You took some pilot stuff.
No.
Oh, okay.
All wits.
You could probably guess that on all the ships that they have in the alien universes, they have a computer mainframe that basically is kind of like an AI that, number one, it communicates with Earth, and it distributes orders. And normally the captain would be the only person who has access to it, but there's going to be like a hallway or something to the mother computer, which isn't spelled like MOTHER. Something like that, yeah.
N-U-T-H-R.
And so that door would probably normally be closed. Yeah, it's kind of a long hallway. And make an observation.
This is a whiskey over.
No panic. And 2 successes.
You think as you were scuttling through the other console, I don't imagine you probably stop and take a really good look. But the red lights are flashing in there, and there's more smoke in there. You might have caught a glimpse of the silhouette of another person down the hall. And the person at the front of the ship is continuing to ignore you.
Yeah, so I signaled to the corporal that I thought I saw maybe one guy down. So.
As you signal to the corporal, the lights all go out. Like the lighting, the klaxon, the emergency lighting is black.
So we're
the
pitch black.
Illuminating right now are computer screens.
Okay.
So it's extremely dark.
So you
And
can't
there's
see me,
a new
so
ominous
there's no
message
point.
about a power failure, and that it's unable to boot the
Auxiliary?
edit here. The
Oh,
backup
Jesus Christ.
lights.
So I can't be like signaling him, telling him. So I just go
He probably wouldn't be able to see you just
Yeah,
of the
because
dim
it's
lights.
dark and
Alright,
the computer
so-
screen.
And then the emergency lights come back on. It's darker, redder, and there's still flashing lights. Then the alarm klaxon is back on. And then there's a message that's auxiliary lighting has been restored. Coolant levels are continuing to decrease. Somebody report to engineering before we all fucking die. Ah! So just these ominous messages. So the lights are back on, but it is dim. I believe that does something for ranged. It's going to be dim light, so it'll be -1 for any ranged attacks.
I'm going to peek over.
You're currently at medium range.
Okay. So I'm in range. So if it's kind of dim, he would have a hard time seeing us as well, right?
Especially with his back turned.
Okay. So I'm gonna peek up and try to see where he's at.
He's just still at that console. Yeah.
Right. The front of the ship would be all glass, right?
There's actually not very much.
So there wouldn't be
I'm trying to
anything.
think of alien ships, and there isn't much for like keyboards.
Okay,
I
so
can't remember any keyboards actually. There were some windows that they were able to look out of. There were some keyboards, but I don't remember any.
I thought that was usually in the smaller vehicles.
Like when they got off the ship in the first movie to go investigate the craft, they had like it was by a window. I vaguely remember that, but it was like an observation thing.
Yeah. Actually, I think they predominantly.
I don't think on the
View
bridge
screens.
Yeah,
Okay.
people have view screens and they wear these helmets.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek up and try to see if I can see
You
where
could
he's at.
probably fire a weapon in here. I mean, there are computer systems you may or may not want to hit, but there's
That's-
probably backups or anything.
I'm taking it in
So,
So I peek up to see if I can see him. I see that he's facing towards, his back is to me. So I stand up and I take aim and I try to wing him, like shoot him in the shoulder.
Alright, so aiming is a fast action.
So I'd get a
I'm
plus.
going to cover the door that I went past and down that long hallway just in case I did actually see somebody that need come down.
So, this is going to be countered with sneak attack. It's not that he doesn't know you're here, it's that he's ignoring you. We're going to treat it like a sneak attack. So,
Okay.
if you succeed in this sneak attack, you get a free action, slow or fast, but not hold, before you draw a position. Your target cannot block sneak attacks. Sneak attacks are all the same. Attack target. So, if you want to take that fire, you can't aim and fire, but you could just
I could just pop
take
up
a
and
shot.
fire.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
And it's -1 for range, right? Because it's dim.
You're at medium range, so you're -1, and you're -1 for the dim light.
And that would be for firing, would it be an agility?
Yes, it's agility, ranged combat.
Okay.
So your skill dice -2,
Minus
and then
2.
you get to add your stress die. However, your weapon probably has a bonus.
This says aimed shot +2. Did you say you can't aim because
Right.
it's
Yeah,
dark?
because the sneak attack. No, sneak attack can only do one action. Aim
Okay.
is another action.
So it would be the agility would take the minus or the ranged combat.
It doesn't matter because those
Okay.
are all the same dice.
Who let the fucking dog on here?
What kind of weapon do you have?
I think that's part of the Klaxon
M4A3.
messages.
Yeah, it's the M4A3, so it's got a +2 bonus.
+2. Yep.
So I'd be rolling a total of 8 dice, because if it was all complete, it would be
7 plus 1.
7 plus
7 plus 1 die.
plus the 2, or is it +2 to hit?
So if something's +2 to hit, that means you get to roll 2 extra die.
Okay, so it'd be
So those +2 cancel out the negatives. So it's
Okay.
just going to be your agility score
right. So 7
3,
plus
4,
the stress die.
plus your skill plus
Okay.
the stress.
Okay. All right. Here goes nothing.
There's too much shit going on here.
1 success and 3 failures.
Okay. So we just care about the successes. So you did hit, and you do the damage to the weapon. Which is 1.
1.
All right, now everybody rolls initiative. Rolling initiative in this game is you draw a card. There's 10 cards. The Marine comes up. He fucking pulls a fast fucking bead on this guy and fucking shoots him. Fucking wings him in the shoulder. He moves, straightens back out, and then turns around and gives you a cold stare. The man on the bridge has initiative 1. I do want to talk. We didn't catch this at the beginning of the show. Does anybody have any buddies or rivals in this?
I feel like my buddy is Horatio because I always defer to him. And my rival's Red.
I can see that.
That's weird, because I thought I was buddies with Raylene, but I guess not.
He's got his BFF bracelet. He takes it off and
Yep.
throws it in the
Fuck
garbage.
Since we're now in the heat of combat, I'm going to say that Moneypenny is my buddy, and Red is my nemesis because he's fucking back there puking his guts out on an IV instead of helping us get into this bridge easier.
You can't actually have an NPC as your enemy. It's got to be
Damn
a
it.
player character. So
All right,
sorry.
I choose Dr. X for
And
right
you don't
now.
have to have one.
No, that's fine, Jackhoff. Slowly.
No rival then.
No rival, I just have a buddy right now.
Oh no, you're my rival now.
I kind of expected you to be against authority or something like that.
Well,
but
I'm in the
he
heat of
hasn't
combat.
really told you to do anything.
He hasn't told me to do anything, and we're kind of in the heat of combat at the moment, so my training's kind of kicked in, and somebody's hiding behind a computer
and
bench.
all it is if it's your enemy, you just make an issue out of it at some point. This combat. All right, so initiative 1. This guy who's at the console, he turns around, he sees you guys. So in combat, you get a slow action and a fast action. You can give up your slow action and take another fast action. You can never take 2 slow actions. So he's going to move up to the next closest console to you guys and take cover. So we're going to say that he is now in short distance from you guys.
So what's that do with the
With range, so there's no longer a -1 penalty. You still have -1.
Okay.
It's not cluttered. It's dark, so any observation will be nice. So he's behind cover where it's thicker than the door. It's a lot of stuff. It's covered 5. So consoles is armor 5. And I'm assuming you 3 are already on all 4 of you. Nick, you did go through. Are you with the first bolsters 3?
Yep.
All right, that's initiative 1. Initiative 2. Initiative 3.
Okay. Can I see the...
Yeah,
the
sure. So, I'm sorry it's not bigger. We move from here to here. Short range. It's behind a console. The opposite console.
kind of a little too late for me to try to persuade him. I'm gonna try to persuade him.
Only the best prop for you guys.
It's a good thing we're not shooting video.
So, here's the guy, Captain Kirk.
So I'm back here at this far back one. I'll be pink. I'm pink. Unless you got something better for me.
Here's me. Shannon, you're this chick.
I'm a chick. Look at that hair. Gray hair, you got it right.
Kirk, you're this trooper guy in a cape. Vest.
Wow. Fancy.
Ooh, you get to be the Silver Samurai. And Nick, you're gonna be this wolf dude.
Awesome, yeah.
You know.
The accent.
Yep.
Alright, so let's look up persuasion.
I bet I'm barely wearing anything, is that right?
You know, I'm impressed we're going for persuasion and not just murder hobo. I'm seriously impressed. So this is manipulation. This implies threats or subtle persuasion. You get what you want. The skill is opposed with manipulation. The chances are affected by your negotiating position. So if you fail, the adversary won't see you. And they might start to dislike you. If you succeed, and your adversary must either do what you want or immediately attack you. Even if your adversary chooses do what you want, you can still demand something. GM decides what this is. And there are stunts, depending on how many successes you get. Your opponent doesn't want to turn the person on, or you ask for a stunt. Your opponent is impressed by you and try to help you in some way as a stunt. Require more successes. Being manipulated through negotiating positions. Let's talk about positions. For each of the following factors, you have more people on your side. What you ask for to cost your opponent to suffer damage. Help your opponent easily. For the following factors, minus 1. And you're talking by a radio.
When you're done, I have an additional question.
Yes.
Just like with the helping with the door, if he tries to persuade and it fails, are we then not allowed to do that afterwards?
We're in combat.
Okay. I'm not saying you're gonna fail, but that's like the only move I have as well.
That's based on empathy.
Oh, great.
That's my highest skill.
Yeah, that's because you have to have that as your highest skill.
Alright, so you roll your empathy plus your manipulation plus your 1 panic stress die. You're going to have 2 extra bonus for what we talked about. You have more people, and your opponent has suffered damage. And depending on what you say, what the command is.
Alright. I'm going to try to adeptly, without going full Marine, I'm going to try a tactic here. Alright. Hey man, what's going on? What's causing this problem? Why are you trying to destroy the ship? Maybe we can talk this out. I can help you. We can help you. If not, it could end very badly for both of us. What is the deal?
Basically, what that boils down to is wanting to stop and tell us what you're doing, otherwise bad things can happen.
Yep.
So, it doesn't sound dangerous, but he doesn't need doing that. So, instead of a bonus of 2, it's a bonus of 1.
Okay.
So, do you have anything in manipulation?
Nope.
Alright, so what's your
2.
Alright, so 2 plus 1 plus stress.
Plus the
So
stress.
3 dice.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, stress.
No success.
We'll roll this just see what happens. You can always try to push.
Why don't I? Let's see what he rolls.
You're gonna get a stress die.
That's fine.
Your push will be my turn. Because if you push and you still fail, you get stress. If you don't push and it comes to me, I get a turn. I get a try.
Push as a result. We don't.
Not.
You trying to get a conversation.
Okay.
Don't do it, because I'm going to try to persuade as well.
Okay. I failed because
You got no successes.
I'm a gruff marine, and we just aren't communicating with each other.
So you could have a fast action.
Okay.
You could assume Overwatch. Which is fun.
He's undercover, right?
He has cover, which is basically armor. You can still
Right.
shoot at him. He has armor, just like you.
Can I not take the fast action?
No, you. Oh yeah, you don't have to.
Because I'm not sure what to do. So I'm gonna not do the fast action.
All right, 4. Anybody got 4? 5,
6.
6. He might actually be needed since you're
Would I be able to use my command skill to kind of essentially full rank?
All right, so command. If you are to survive the hordes of space, you'll need a good leader. You must become one yourself. You can use your command skill in 2 ways. Stop panic. Slash. I think this command goes up.
It's only a matter of time.
Especially if
And you
Red's
can-
around.
Oh, no. Giving orders is actually giving people a bonus. So it would be manipulation.
Okay.
You could use... You have command? So what you could do is order, for example, Kirk to fire, right? Roll your skill and your successes. Give them bonus dice, whatever you order. If he doesn't, for example, you could be like, "Hey, distract him with your 15-year-old little mosquito bite titties."
She has kept very good care of herself. She's still pretty attractive for her age.
Hey, Ozzel, why don't you show him your tattoo on your ass cheek?
So in other words, you're saying you're a cougar.
Sounds like a sick kitty.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay focused on here, but I'm going to kind of creep up a bit, staying within cover, but try to be able to get a better look down that hallway.
Okay.
And then can I go ahead and roll an investigation?
I don't know. What's investigation do? Oh yeah, that's
See what others miss, and are still at noticing small details and making sense of it. You spend a turn in a room with similar locations, roll to enter observation. Each success I have, I can ask the GM of the questions that must be answered.
So that's going to be, if it's a turn, that's not a combat.
Okay.
So that would be out of combat. Where you're
Okay.
actually investigating.
Alright.
Let's see.
See, we're learning the rules.
If you wanted to move closer into the hallway, you can go for observation check.
Into the actual hallway?
Yeah, if you were to move into like this area.
They still have
there's
cover?
like some. No.
Alright, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to. I'm going to. In case somebody comes out, so I'm going to be ready. Kind of,
You could use the side, the corner as cover. Yeah, we'll go with that. It would be a bulkhead.
Okay.
Inner bulkhead.
so that then I'm going to go ahead and creep up. I'm going to be on this side of the hall,
Okay.
going down to kind of get more
All right.
protection.
Go ahead and roll observation then. Because of the dim light, the darkness, the lights, and smoke would be a -2.
2 success.
You can make out down this hallway. It's good luck. It's a good ways. It's 7, 8 meters down this hallway. Wow. There's another door. It's open, right? There's maybe some flashing lights or something, lighting just enough where you do see that there's another person trying to pry the door open with bars.
being that far is meeting long range.
It seems that they're preoccupied with the door. It would be -1 and -1, so it'll be at -2. Do you have the same, the 45? Or do you have a revolver type?
I have a 45.
So it's +1, right? For that weapon you have, +1? +2.
Well,
+2.
His is a 9mm, mine's a 45. She told me that if I wanted the 45, that I could upgrade it, just use those stats.
Oh, okay, sure. So +1.
+1. Okay.
Is that your panic die?
That was my panic die.
Cool. Works out for you.
No successes.
No,
For the
panic
pan-
die is a success.
Oh, the panic
So
die
that
is a
does count as
success?
success, yeah.
Oh, cool.
You want to push it?
Nah.
Okay. So you do manage to. There is movement and flinches. And you manage to hit. You manage to hit whatever it is you are.
I'm done.
Nick's
but-
character has narcolepsy.
I have 7, and my character has no idea what the fuck he's doing, so he's just gonna stand and watch.
Why, you're not going to push random buttons?
No.
I have an idea.
You know what you could do? Like, shoot the slow action. Pass the weapon really fast. Shoot! Pass the weapon.
Pass it along.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
I am currently taking cover. If I stand up to basically,
You're still in cover. To do an action.
yeah, because I want to kind of stand up to try to gain his trust, but I want to retain that cover. So I didn't know if I could like save my piece and then duck back down.
Sure.
Cool. Okay. So she's gonna stand up with her hands up, like, you know, I'm not a threat, and she's gonna say, "Sugar." I can't do that in a southern accent. "I'm gonna need you to stop what you're doing so I can patch that bullet hole in your shoulder, because that's gonna bleed out and it's not gonna be good for anybody." So I'm gonna try to persuade him to stop and say his benefit is to get patched up and not die.
Alright, so you're going to be at +2.
Yay!
Minus. It's kind of hard to say that it is not dangerous to him, because if you were to give up, he's already been shot in the back once.
That's true.
So I think it'll be at a -2, so it'll cancel out the bonuses and it'll just be regular.
Okay, so I actually don't have any manipulation,
One
but I
die.
have 5 empathy.
Okay, nice.
What's your panic dice?
So
What's
5
my
plus
panic?
panic.
And I can't take anyone's stress level down if we're in danger, so... Ha! No successes and a 3 on the panic.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing happens. It's just-
I'll duck
you,
back
you know,
down.
as you're up, he's not even, his head isn't even up. He's like totally good.
Basically, it's like he just can't even fucking hear us.
He can probably hear you. You'd be talking at a level enough over classes and stuff, but he isn't actually watching.
Guys, I think this might be a mental patient here. I don't know what he's doing,
I really
but...
love it. No weapons and manipulation rolls. It's awesome. You can try to push it. If you push it, you get another panic die. Roll.
Fuck it.
Well, okay, you want to push it?
Let's push it.
Okay, so what you rolled? So you roll. You get to re-roll
That was,
your roll. So you re-roll your 5 dice.
do I re-roll the panic?
I was just looking that up. You are going to roll another panic die. You have to panic die. So pushing a roll. If you're desperate enough to succeed, you can push the roll. This means you grab all the dice that didn't show 6s. So it would be panic, stress. Usually you'd only push a roll if you failed, although you can push your roll even if you succeeded to get more 6s to increase the effect of the attack or action. Pushing a roll is not without risk, as it increases your stress level. Under normal circumstances, you can only push a roll once.
Okay, so I get another stress, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna re-roll all of this.
Good question. So, I mean, you roll on an attack, you get like in my case, say I had 2 successes, I think that would have been 4 damage.
No, that extra success adds. You get to choose what that 6 dice is. There's different things that you can do with that extra dice.
2 successes.
Uh-huh.
Do I count the 1 as a failure, or we just count the stress
Just
die?
the stress die.
Okay, so 2 successes, and both my stress is 3s.
Alright. So you beat him,
Yeah! For once! No guts, no glory.
and you beat him by 1, so you get to choose. Get that handout on skills. Go to the manipulation one. There's 3 different things you can choose from. You have 1 extra success. So you get a stunt.
What's that at?
I didn't page the numbers.
You fucking should've.
I didn't number the pages either.
Manipulation. Each of the following factors gives you a roll of +1 modification?
Above that, you see where it says stunts? It's got a picture of a 6-sided die.
Yeah. I want... He's going to do more than I asked for, giving me a useful piece of information or something.
Alright, so when you try to manipulate some things, they can choose to attack you. Okay? Even if your adversaries turn. He's out of actions. He's gonna pop his head up. The whole thing is, with one hand he reaches to the side of his neck, like behind his ear, like he's holding his neck or something like that. And he's like, he says, "I can't fight this horror." And as he stands up, and you're able to get a good look at him, the shoulder he's got, instead of blood coming out, it's this like white curdled milk type shit. And you realize that he's an android, and everybody's stressed level is 1.
Oh! How much stress can I have?
It's a lot.
So I guess he's not going to come to me to get patched up because he doesn't need it.
Does mine actually go up because I'm not actually looking at him, so I don't see the...
But everybody's goes up when somebody's as an android.
I'm going to stand there just kind of dumbfounded like, honey, I don't know how to fix an android, but I'll find you someone who can, and kind of look to Dr. P. I'm assuming Red could.
Actually, it's his action because he goes on 1.
Okay.
So he's going to move to engaged range.
Jesus.
And he's staring at you as he's coming. He's got one hand on his neck, the other one is like clenching and unclenching. It's like, I want to help you, but I can't. And then gets there, and
An engineer right about now would be pretty fucking helpful.
Too bad we recruited a piece of shit.
There's no we. You got a turd in your pocket?
We're a team, right?
instead of attacking one of you,
Team, what are you talking about, team?
he looks like he's about to just swing at Kirk, but it like last second he kind of misses his projector and he fucking ends up, he punches the console and just knocks a whole bunch of shit out of the console, and that's his turn. Number 2, as you're looking down this hallway, the guy who's down the hallway, he's going to take a fast action. He stops with his delay and he's coming towards you. You got his attention. Good job.
Good job.
So,
Yeah, good job.
we're saying medium. He uses a fast action to move short. And he uses his second action, fast action, to move to engaged. He's an android also.
Stress level goes up 1.
Stress level goes up 1.
Jesus.
3 stress die!
I'm a crap.
And he's carrying like a pry bar. He looks like he wants to murder you. That's his action.
So if we had an android in our party, would our stress level always be up?
You wouldn't
No,
know.
the first time, it wouldn't always be up. The first time,
You find
your
out.
stress level would go up,
Okay.
but then it would go down.
Maybe we should start stabbing our teammates.
So the first thing you do when you get back to the room is stab Red.
See if he's an android. Oh, that was my last kidney. I mean, I was saving it to give to him because I love him.
I can't heal people. I can just stop their bleeding.
All right, Kirk. You are at engaged range with an android.
-3 +3.
That is a good question. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well,
At engaged range, you get -2. This is hard to draw. Of course, don't get this penalty with fire. It's +2. So if you know about it, you're -3. If you're coming up to pop somebody in the back, you're coming up.
Assassinate them.
Yeah, you get a bonus. They don't expect it. Point blank.
I'm gonna talk to him again. Why can't you help us? What is who is controlling you?
You're gonna throw a manipulation in there, or are you just trying to talk
Manipulation.
What are you trying to get from him?
To find out why he's going all murder robot on us.
Or what? Are you putting an ultimatum in there or anything?
No, I just want to find out. Because I don't know if I could take him out by going full auto on him. Right there at close range.
Does everybody get a stress when you go full auto? I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
I will not be rolling the rest of this campaign.
No, I think it's only him that gets the full the panic or the stress level when he goes full auto.
Should have looked up what overkill does.
You should.
It's going to end. I'll say what I said.
It's general knowledge that an android, now that you know that it's an android, should never ever be able. They have prohibitors that stop them from harming humans.
Right.
So under normal circumstances, you won't be able to, let alone destroy the shop.
Okay. Let me.
Instead of ordering, you can just try to use a fast action to make an observation on them. And I might answer your question.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay, 12 observation. So minus.
That's a wits, right?
Yeah.
It's a minus what?
It was -2. He's only 2, right? Shen. You got 4?
Because we found out he was the.
Oh shit! Yeah.
There's 2 androids, so I'm at 3.
And I did a push.
Yeah.
So. Alright, here we go. 1 success.
So you see that where his hand was, when he was walking towards you guys, he's taking it off, and there's a weird lump, maybe the size of a golf ball, like a tumor maybe, that's a weird color that doesn't exactly match his skin. And androids wouldn't normally be physical imperfections.
Since I did a fast action, would I be able to ask him? Or, no, that wouldn't make sense.
Rip it out of his neck.
So you only get 1 fast action and a slow
You
action.
could do 2 fast actions. You could give up your slow for a fast.
Alright, so I look at Raylyn. Is she near me? She's next to me, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I kind of signal that I'm going to.
Rip his neck out? What am I supposed to do?
Well, I don't know if he'd listen to me. So.
No.
So, I only got 1 ally at the moment.
Okay.
So,
You want my help with that?
yeah, I'm gonna grapple him and I want you to.
Okay, now, I forgot what help means. I have 4 stress. Is that going to hinder him?
There's not much you can't. You're not gonna be able to help me in combat.
Oh, he
You
just
do
gets
your
an
own
extra die
actions.
from me.
No, there's no help in combat.
Okay.
So, I can't grapple and have somebody else get him.
Get him out. You could try to hold him. Like if you're going to hold him and have somebody else on their action do something, you can try to grapple him.
Alright, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay, I'll do my best, but I have
I'm
3
not-
strength.
Come on, Albus. Hold him down.
I'll do it.
Alright, so grapple him. You're gonna grapple?
Yep.
If you grapple your opponent, both you and your opponent fall to the ground. The opponent drops any weapons they were holding. You can't move. The only action they can perform is attempt to break free, which is slow action. So, just wanted to have this. So you have to have 2 successes at least to get them. So you're going to make a melee attack.
Okay, screw it. I don't want to grapple. I'm gonna try to shoot his neck.
Shooting will be difficult in short combat like this. You'll be at -3 because you're in engaged range, and -2 for small turret.
So I wouldn't be able to use my close combat
And
skill.
it's dim light. So
Even though we're right next to each other.
close combat would be made. Close combat's made. Close combat. What's close combat skill?
The strength.
Oh, that's not shooting. That's melee. It's good.
Okay, let me rethink this then.
Okay.
I have an idea. Is it my turn?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with the grapple. So what was it again? It was
2 success.
2 success,
You can do it.
and that'd be a strength roll, right?
Yeah, it's your strength plus your close combat plus your all your specials. I have to look up this game. Like in the fantasy version, your strength goes down to this. Your strength dice to attack also goes down.
Boo!
I don't think that's like this.
I got 1 success.
This is grappling. Got a success on you, so you're not able to grapple, but you do base damage plus a damage.
So what do you do? How do you do the damage with the grapple?
You got 1, so you made a hand-to-hand combat. You got
Right.
1 success, so that's going to do the damage with the weapon, which grapple, unarmed, damage 1.
Okay, so it
that
does
1
one
success.
1 damage. Okay, so 1 damage on him. I'm good.
So you have to say that as well. Make a roll. Observation. At a -2.
You know, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, make an observation roll.
Got a -2 then. Or since he's up close, 1 -1.
It's darkness. It's dim light.
No stress dice and 1 success.
Yeah, you just gotta be sure.
This is something that I would have come across or had any knowledge of in my
You ever
investigation.
see anything like federal contact? Damn it!
Ooh. I got 3 success.
You've never seen anything like it. You're not exactly a scientist, but you draw your own conclusions. Some sort of device put there, maybe drawing your conclusions what's going on, and machines are. It's nothing you've ever heard of before. It's something could be possibly done around there.
Right.
Because they are androids, they are machines.
I'm assuming those are Twilight Chain advanced actions.
No, you don't.
You want me to help you take that thing off your neck? That ain't normal.
Doesn't matter.
Can you hold the axe in this?
can go into Overwatch. This is fast action. We should run a fast action. Basically, you use your fast, give up your fast action for Overwatch. Don't take a slow action. And then whatever circumstance Overwatch is, walks in front of you 5 frames. Then you get to turn out.
Alright, well,
It's like Overwatch. It'd be a blunt. Nothing. Technically, you get +1. Yep.
strength +1, but any minuses? No?
Your strength plus your close combat.
That's what I have. So strength +1 to launch.
Hold on 1 second. Block. If you're attacking plus combat, you choose to block the attack. Block is a fast action. So, it's already done all this stuff. Just put it in a block before the attack. So you can't block. Oh, it's a reaction. Blocking the reaction.
No successes and 1 panic.
Awesome.
Or 1 stress.
You want to push it?
Yes!
Leave the 1 stress. That's all.
2 success.
Alright. So, let's take care of the success first. You hit him, so you're doing your damage. Plus you get to choose a stun. That stun can be 1 extra point of damage. You have 4 now?
Alright. I'm gonna do trade initiatives. Next.
Nice.
Alright, now let's find out what happens. Roll 1d6. Add that total, whatever's on the dice, to your 4. Oh! Nothing, you're fine!
Nice time to roll a 1.
Yeah.
The doctor's on narcoleptic again, so we'll end on you, Shannon.
So, my med kit has something to cauterize wounds. I was wondering if I could use that to try to open the lump on the android's neck.
You could use it as a melee attack. I didn't read anything about gear.
That's the only thing in my med pack that would be like stabby.
I mean, you could also just take flashlight. You could also punch. Androids in this game, they're generally a little bit tougher than people, but they're not like.
My strength is 3 and I have 4 stress. So I'm trying to use what I got.
So, I'm just. I'm not just.
No. The med kit basically says it includes things to like stop bleeding, patch up wounds, cauterize wounds. I'm like, well, if there's something in there to cauterize, maybe I could cauterize open.
Counter this one, so, yeah,
Would that still be strength, or how's that work?
It's strength.
Okay, well, good luck, guys. Wish me luck, I mean. No bonuses?
No bonus. This is an improvised weapon, so I'm not.
So, I'm gonna try to...
No, I said we'll use it as a blunt, so give yourself 1 extra dice.
Okay. I'm gonna go around that guy. Oslo? Wingnut, that's right. I won't go there. And I'm gonna try to just take this cauterizing tool right into his neck to try to get this lump
Now,
out.
if you're aiming... I don't know if you can aim. Let's roll the dice and see what happens.
Okay. I got 1 success, and my lowest stress is a 2.
People panic or what?
We're good. Calm under pressure.
This is rare for me. And as I'm cutting into his neck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm losing it.
Let me have it.
They don't have anything for aiming like that.
Then it works.
Sorry.
I saved the day.
Damage.
Fuck you, mother. Do I roll on that, or is it just
No,
one?
you do the 1 damage.
Okay. I feel terrible about it.
Did you only have the 1 success?
You swing.
one.
You swing in the neck area. You hit this thing and you hit him, and maybe it kind of where the wound is. Maybe it's close to where he needs it. It's in the neck. You know, the neck kind of gets a bit of a weird kink, like a bird.
Like
Neck,
a
and
twitch.
Some of that milky blood just splatters up against. It splatters up against you and Kurt. That's where we'll end it.
Isn't that? Did you roll that 6 as a?
No, that's my stress.
Well, that still counts as a success.
Does the stress on a 6?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I got 2 successes.
Well, shit. So, what do you want to?
I want to pull the shit out.
You can inflict an extra damage. You can trade initiative scores. You can knock or pull a weapon or other object from your opponent. Choose which during combat. You can drop object comes to fast action. Okay, if that's what you want to do, you grab him and you do this damage. You yank that thing off of his neck, and you pull that off, and there's just more splatter of blood and like.
Oh!
Weird
What is
squelchy
this?
sound. It's like you kind of pull out this weird fleshy. It's kind of fleshy. There's also like some mechanics inside of it. Not normal android mechanics. Normal android mechanics kind of look plasticky. This kind of is plasticky and metal. But there's this weird kind of plastically like little root that comes out of it that's going into the neck. There's a few of them, and you pull this out. It's like.
Are they flopping, or are they just limp when
They're
it comes
just
out?
Limp. You pull it out, and he does some sort of awkward position thing, and the eyes roll in the back of his head, and he just kind of falls over.
I wonder if I could have done that with my guy then too.
Maybe.
She
Well,
will stand
you-
there holding this, and just like, what the fuck is happening? Because I work on people. I don't work on androids. I don't know if she would think to take it back to Red, so that's a thought, guys. Is that it? We're ending it?
Yeah. Plus, maybe
Next time.
not in your game knowledge, you would also know that these androids aren't supposed to be hacked like this.
Okay,
So
then
it
I
could
would
even be
take it back to
something-
Red.
It would be a significant item. It would
Okay.
be something maybe worth keeping.
Yeah,
Selling,
if that's the case, then I will hold on to it to take it back to Red, because he's the only one I can
course.
engineer.
You could also think if you have this item, and the people who make these androids, the corporations, would want to make sure that nobody knows it exists, could also be dangerous to have.
Well, I don't think it's right. I'm keeping it.
You all want to jot down your initiatives.
All right, down, Nick.
Combat will go faster.
Give that back, Kirk.
Combat.
I wrote his down.
Yeah, he's worked 11 days straight, so
Right. You might need to stop the recording.
if I know I don't think I
Maybe-
know the password to his
Maybe
computer.
send him to bed, though, so he's not sleeping down here and gets a crick in his neck. When you listen to this later, we're caring about you. 11 days, man. I get it.
Wake him up when we're walking out.
And go to bed. You're fine.
Doctor's orders, or the nurse's
Hey,
orders.
guess who took
Medic's
one out?
orders. Took
The
one
medic.
out. With 4 freaking stress.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Nobody cares.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean,
You get a panic.
nobody's upset.
Nobody's upset.
Nobody cares.